Hello and welcome to my classroom. In today's video, we're going to improve our speaking skills. Do you know that one of effective ways of improving speaking skill is through storytelling? Storytelling will help you improve your fluency. That is to have your speaking flow naturally and at the same time help you practice making meaning. Because when you deliver the story, there are meanings in each part of the story. I believe everyone likes to hear good story, but are you a good storyteller? Okay, in this lesson, I'm going to share to you how I made storytelling easy. Yeah, telling story made easy by looking at its components. So, components of a good story. Okay, so here is my diagram. Yeah, telling story made easy, components of a good story. Yes, in this diagram, there are three parts or three components of a good story differentiated by different colors here. So what we have here is on the left, there is a 5W1H. 5W1H is collection of information. If you are not familiar with this, yeah, 5W refers to five basic question or question words like who, what, when, where, and why. And 1H refers to how. So these are six question words that you can use to explore, to gather more information, making sure you don't leave anything behind. In the middle, we have fun fact. Fun fact is about most interesting part of your story, most interesting events, most interesting experience in that story. And the third part or the third component is the moral or the value of your story. This refers to a kind of summary, a kind of lesson that you can share to others from your experience. Okay. Okay, so here is how I try to show you question you can make using this diagram. And you can create questions in accordance with the need of your story. You don't have to use five question word or 5W1H the whole time, because this diagram can be used as a draft maker as part of your brainstorming. You can just choose some question that is uh, needed in your story. So in this case, I use only four questions: when, who, where, and how. Yeah, in the middle, I try to transform the fun facts into what is the most interesting part of your story. Yeah, you can have one or 2 points under this. And the third part, what value from the story you can share to others? What lesson you can share to others from your story? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I uh, make answer or a draft answer to these questions so that I can develop these components of good story. So when did it happen? It happened when I was still in high school or high school times. It's around 1989, so very long time ago. Maybe many of you don't or haven't born yet. I'm very old person. Okay. Then the second is who were involved in the story. So me or I and my friends and Mr. Toto, the late Mr. Toto, my English teacher. Where did it happen? It happens in physical laboratory, in Bandung train stations, and how the story going, or how the story happened. Um, we were challenged by Pak Toto, our English teacher, to be brave enough to initiate conversation with foreigner. What is the most interesting part of your story? In this case, I want to tell about my feeling, how I was enthusiastic but nervous at the same time, waiting for a bule, yeah, in the train station. The second is knowing that not all bules speak English. And then the last point I would like to make is that, in 1989, we had very limited access to English voices, English sound. Now we have YouTube, we have many forms of media in which we can learn English in digital media. But that day, I only hear English that is spoken by my teacher, and I found this bule speaking different from what my teacher used to speak English. So it was strange. What value from the story you can share to others? Well, the most interesting lesson I can share is that you need to be brave enough to initiate conversation with Buddhists, with foreigners, if you want to build your confidence and improve your speaking. Okay, so that's it, everyone. How this diagram or components of a good story diagram help me writing my story or preparing my story. Not writing, but preparing. Yeah, you will start with collect or explore information, try to identify the most interesting part of the story, and try to identify the lesson, yeah, or the moral of the story so that you can share something to others. Now, I challenge you to try use that diagram, yeah, the component of good story diagram, and I would like to see if it works for you to create your story. Yeah. So I am waiting for your story to be written under the comment section below. Goodbye for now. Thank you.